You might be wondering if you should be coining or picking up the AGL Rose with a global Dokkan Stone, and I think the answer is pretty simple. It all depends on if you have one specific unit, because that one specific unit will make this guy look insane, and that is STR Rose. Not only is this character giving a massive amount of support, 80% attack and defense, and then also attack effective against all types for that character. But remember, it's not just a Rose card, it's plus a Masu. So when you're linking this guy up with him, he's going to have all of these links available to him. And I think if we click on this, yeah, 5 out of 7 links will be shared with this guy alone. So, and remember, it's the most important ones too. Fierce Battle, Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha. I think Dismal Future is another one. Yeah, Dismal Future, Nightmare, Fear, and Faith. All of those ones, are all the big ones basically, are going to be activated from this guy. So, yeah, if you do have AGL Rose, you're like, man, I just farmed the free-to-play Rose cards, and now I want to boost my team even more than before, then yes, I think this is a perfect guy for that. Now, if you don't have the SCR Zamasu and Rose, or the Rose and Zamasu, I think it's a lot harder to say that you should coin this guy, because he's just like, he's perfect for his Future Saga team. And he kind of wants to be on the Future Saga team. He wants to be on the Extreme Class team, but mostly Future Saga, right? Because you don't have to run an all Extreme team. You just have to run just one Future Saga ally on the exact same turn. And then you'll be able to get the guarding. You'll be able to get the crit support. It's really good. And remember, he's giving more crit support to Extreme Class allies for a longer duration. Instead of just being 20% for one turn, it's 20% for 2 turns. So yeah, he just really wants to be ran with just Extreme Class. But again, it's not that he's bad. It's just like he has his set team in a sense, and that team is with this guy. But let's go ahead and look at him on a little showcase, and then we can go ahead and talk more about him as well. Right now, arguably, this is probably one of AGL Rose's best setup. It's just the entire team with the free-to-play units. That being said, this is the newest and hardest stage in Dokkan, so I figured why not just throw him right into it. We'll see how things go. This... I'm just gonna have to get this, because we do need to save the piece here. I didn't even see that there was a tech one on the left side, I'm not gonna lie. And we can go ahead and just do... We can just get that. That's fine. We'll just start attacking Rose as much as possible. Try to get him down as fast as possible. But I should also clarify, this is probably like one of my first attempts on this. So if I get surprised with something, that's the reason why, right? Okay. The action break for this is actually pretty good. Like I do like it a lot for sure. But the only thing I'm worried about is a super attack. Yeah. If anything, we'll just pause. We'll just come back because we haven't seen AGL Rose yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep. Thankfully, this is an unlimited attempt stage, as well as just allowing you to use items. So, okay, we didn't get locked, which is good. We'll go ahead and put him in the second slot, try to get as much linking as possible. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and look at the defense as well. 400k. Remember that it's a lot better than it seems. When receiving an attack, that number goes up by 200%, as well as an additional 100% if we have 70% or less HP. Don't forget that he's guarding as well. He also has the 20% damage reduction here. He gets up to 50% here if you get 2 attacks, basically. So he's going to be looking pretty good. Like, I don't know if I should go for Zamasu first, or if I should go for Goku Black. I think we should just target Zamasu. I mean, I think we should just target Goku Black. By the way, he's not like entirely Link 10, but I believe Dismal Future, which would give him 1 key, and I think it's Fear and Faith is at 9, but every other Link is at 10. They're still on my Link level team. I've been trying to get it done as much as possible, but you know, with moving and stuff, it's just been very time consuming. Speaking of which, if you guys notice that the camera quality, or not the camera quality, but the recording quality is much worse, my capture card actually just exploded, and for some reason it just doesn't record anymore. Like, it just doesn't work. So what I've had to do, unfortunately, is buy a new one, which will be coming in on Monday. So hopefully before the new banners drop, we'll be able to see that. Yeah, just a little bit of damage there in the second, and then that's 70% damage reduction with card. I think he's basically invincible now. That is a little bit worrying to see that he does still take damage on the first hit, but I think it still activates if you dodge, right? Hopefully. And then don't forget, now we have the 20% crit chance support for... Wow! Is that just death? Yeah! Okay. Okay, we finally got some footage. I think it's okay. Finally! But yeah, he did pretty well. It's honestly just the other rosés. Like, there's just some that just have, like, just one glaring issue about them. And then because they have that one issue, it just kind of hurts the other rosés. Because remember, the other rosés need one of every single extreme type. And technically, we only have two, I would say three really extremely good ones right now. We have AGL, actually no, I could even go as far to say 4. We have the SCR, the physical, the AGL, and I guess it's 3. AGL, SCR, physical. It's not that good. The physical is really, really good. Honestly, I'll just use another. And we'll just do this. But yeah, no, like, he's dead. I think Int is dead. He could dodge. If he dodges, we're kind of goated, but if we don't dodge, we're dead. Oh wait, no, Int is the one that's guarding. I'm stupid. So we should be fine. Tech was the only one we really worried about, I believe. Unless I'm mixing them up. Some of the rosés have some weird classes. It's crazy because you have some rosés that like only work on like attack and defense down units, and then you just have like physical rosé who's like, I guard, I got damage reduction, I got all of this, dude. You don't even gotta worry about me, dude. See, this is a team that has a lot of gimmicks that can be done against it, and you just die. Stealing, stunning, rotation locking, like all of this stuff that the Zamasu, AoEs, like all that stuff hurts. Especially when there's characters that need to super first, like this Int Goku Black or Int Rosé, for example, needs to super before they can get their extra attack and defense and they can start guarding. And they look really unimpressive without it, right? Not to make this about them, but the main reason I bring this up is because, again, as of right now, this is the AGL Rosé's best, like, situation, right? Is you want to be running this team. You want to be running like this, right? The one thing I will say is we are going to be putting AGL Rosé in an what is it called? You shouldn't be doing this, is what I'm gonna try to say. Like, we have our 70% damage reduction right now, but there was no reason for us to not put this guy in slot 2. But yeah, look at that. Like, immediately, after getting hit twice, we're going up against a new stage, and boom, we're taking near double-digit damage from super attacks, and then just double-digit damage straight up from that super attack, right? Which is impressive. It really, really is. These new fights hit hard, for sure. And like if the Zamasu and the Rose fight just had their straight up damage, and they didn't do the AoEs, then and it just did the heals, I think we would have been able to showcase. But again, it's just that an unfortunate thing of like this stage just doesn't have as much gimmicks as the other one, which is why we're going up against this one instead. But again, like, this is the reason why I'm saying, like, yeah, coining AGL Rose might not be a bad thing, or getting him with the global Dokkan Stone might not be a bad thing, because man, like, he's impressive. We'll go ahead and put STR Rose in slot 1, and we're gonna go ahead and do it like this. The other thing that I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of value out of is this Texamasu. Remember, he does have the 80% damage reduction on his first turn because he has 40% here, 40% for the basically first appearance, and then 60% on his second appearance. And if you are able to and get under 70% HP, you're able to go ahead and pop that active skill and be able to transform with this character. Especially when it's starting from the 5th turn. It's starting from the 5th turn of the character's entry turn. So you just have to basically survive 2 turns with this guy and you're going to be fine. I forgot that this was back during a time period where character's entry turn was still being used. Hate it so goddamn much. But it is what it is. Man, he gets more defense on 12th key than he does on the 18th key. So most of the time I try to prioritize that, but we could just get this if we're just going to be able to just get it when why not, you know. Man, Vegeta keeps supering right at the start, and it is very infuriating because he stuns us. So, like, he's making this fight go on longer, so Goku is going to get stronger as time goes on. That's a good dodge, though. That being said, on turn 4, we'll probably be able to kill, we'll probably go ahead and be able to kill Vegeta. Because we could just start popping active skills for a lot of these characters. Yep, in double digits. Expected. Do I think there's a super attack right at the start of the game? Probably not. If anything, we're type advantage. Regardless, and then on top of that, we also have guards, so we should just be fine. And then we're also going to get the AGL Rose support. Don't forget that he is giving us 30% attack for 2 turns, which will help us out decent amounts for sure. Super attack right at the start. 25% damage reduction with a Goku who's fully buffed, basically. This is not going to be good. Yeah, that's the thing, is you really just have to get that that Vegeta out the way as fast as possible. But yeah, that being said, like, Rose is just an option or 2 away from being extremely usable on just the Future Saga team. But remember, you don't have to run like Future Saga like a lot of these other Roses are. We're just doing it because this is his best setup, right? We'll just do this. It's fine. Oops, I did not mean to target Goku there, but it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Dodge. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying that this isn't like something I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. Oh yeah, you don't really want to be putting AGL Rose in slot 1. Like, we're just doing this for showcase purposes. But remember, he's kind of like a floating support unit. And someone who's just going to be treated as one. So there's no reason for me to put this guy in slot 1 other than, haha, showcase, funny showcase business. But, yeah. You guard after, yes. We're good. We won't die, but we will probably take a lot of damage. Dude, I just looked at our other rotation and just cried. Nice dodge. I looked at it, by the way, and no, he does not get, when he dodges, he still does not get his damage reduction. He only gets his damage reduction if he doesn't dodge, because watch. See, damage reduction goes up. So dodge isn't a bad thing to go on this character, but you just have to remember, if you do dodge too much, you oh, we dodged both super attacks. I just realized. That's funny. But if you dodge too much, it could hurt Rose just a little bit. Maybe I should have put physical Rose in slot 3. Because he would eat that up like nothing. We're not gonna die from this though. That is the one thing. Is what I would say if we did that. Alright, we could have this be the final attempt at looking at Rose. Let's go ahead and just do this. Let's go ahead and pop this. We weren't able to get that rainbow piece here, but it's fine. We will still have our guard. We will still have enough defense, I think, to be able to tank it. Dodge. Awesome. As long as we can dodge the Vegeta super attack now as well, we should be in a really good spot. Okay. Awesome. That's actually really, really good. 22 million by Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Okay. 60 million. It's crazy how well they design these characters, man. Like, Goku being as well as he is and Rose being as well as he is. While... It's funny, because I was on the side of, like, Vegito being better. But when you take into consideration how just reliable Heck Vegito is when like just AoEs or like locking rotations or anything like that, it's kind of crazy how these units just don't really suffer from that problem, right? Goku can be put in any slot and he's fine. Rose can be put in any slot and he's fine. Like, it doesn't really matter. Just the swapping mechanic too, the active skills, everything was done perfectly with these guys, for sure. Okay. It sucks we didn't get the 20 key, but it is what it is. Yep, then we get the additional super attack. I believe that was a 70% chance. Okay. And now we get to the showcase. I kind of want to put him in slot 1. We've been putting him in slot 1 this entire time. Let's let him have a breather. Let's go ahead and do this. Just to drop the rainbow piece here. Awesome. Alright, Rose, I just gassed you up a whole bunch. Please survive this. Yeah, we're good. It's a lot of damage there, for sure. Ah, we're getting sealed. Are you serious? Oh, we're getting stunned, I meant. Let's see how much this does, though. Because we've seen how much Rose takes on slot 1. How much does it take post super attack, though? Is Goku gonna super attack twice right now? Let's see. Oh, we just dodged it. Whatever. And then we're gonna get the additional super attack guaranteed after this. Pretty good. We should survive this. Yeah, we're good. We do need to watch out though, because that Goku just got a massive boost as well. I think we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna get all of those Kisers on the right side. And don't forget that Rose does have the limited boost. It doesn't show it, but I believe it was like 400 or 500 extra attack and defense. Pretty insane. fine. Just dodge this and we're good. Yep, we're good. Yeah, we did miss out on the key series, which did hurt us in the end, but I think we'll be okay. Goku super attack, okay. Oh, we got hit by it. Yeah, okay, we're done. So yeah, he's good. But like I said, I think the what's the word? He's just really nice. It's just that we need like a character that can go in slot 1, and Goku's that guy. Like, Goku can just have it where he has the 80% dodge chance. He has the 70% damage reduction. Like, he's really nice. But the issue is that they made his leader skill where it doesn't include, like, the other counterpart, right? And if we're like, oh, well, let's just go over to here. Well, they made super bosses. Why didn't they make this Future Saga? That would have been the easiest slam dunk ever if it was Future Saga. Like, genuinely. Easiest slam dunk if it was just Future Saga. Because then you could have had characters like Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Then you could have had characters like SCR Future Gohan. Then you could have had characters like the Inked Vegeta and Trunks, who are most likely going to Easy A in Part 2 or Part 3. The AGL Gohan and Trunks, who might Easy A in Part 2 or Part 3. Like, there's just so much other stuff, and they were just like, nope! Super bosses, dude. Like, what were they thinking? But we'll go ahead and stop there. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace!